Hello all, it's your girl Tiffany, my malicious black beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces high priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign, so please take the messages that apply. Leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading can apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be presenting to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. With that being said, guys, we're going to get started. I do hope y'all are doing well and feeling well on today. So let's get to your overall messages. The first card you have here is emotional manipulation, putting on an act. Something is terribly wrong. Crooked government officials, suspicious of everything and everyone. Don't believe nothing they say, all lies. Setup gone wrong. DNA testing. Higher ups pulling the strings of all the puppets. Staged event. Cover up. Purposeful distractions. So guys, this could be a multitude. This could be about a multitude of different things, especially with, especially in today's time, in this world that we live in, okay? There's like something that is going on the daily basis, okay? But I feel like the overall energy here is people are being emotionally manipulated, okay? It's like there's some type of act that's being put on in some type of way, Spirit is saying, which is furthermore reason why Spirit is saying something is terribly wrong, okay? People could even be feeling like, okay, something is an act to show something is wrong with how people are acting, what people are doing, what's being said, and different things, okay? Spirit is also saying that there's some crooked government officials that's involved with emotionally manipulating people, okay? This could like literally be the masses or certain people pertaining to a certain situation, guys, okay? I feel like Spirit, you all need to be suspicious of everything and everyone, guys, okay? Because there's definitely some type of act that's being put on, okay? And then with any type of act, people are acting, stunting, fronting, faking, pretending, all of that kind of goes into somebody putting on an act in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But it's like there's some emotional manipulation around a situation, guys, okay? So Spirit is saying don't believe nothing that they say, all lies, okay? So I definitely feel like that there could be some false information that is being put out, okay? This could also tie into the things that's being hidden, the things that's not being said, but definitely the things that are being said, there's something wrong with that, okay? And Spirit is saying don't believe nothing that they're saying because it's all lies, okay? There's some type of setup that took place, but the setup went wrong, okay? Obviously, whatever this setup is, individuals involved wanted it to go a particular way, and perhaps something went awry in some type of way. So what it seems like is you have individuals trying to clean up what they messed up, okay? Something could have to do with some type of DNA testing, or DNA testing could be of significance as it relates to a situation. But at the end of the day, honey, this setup come from high up, okay? And the higher ups are pulling the strings of all the puppets, okay? So I definitely feel like there could be ops, there could be plants, there could be crisis actors all over a situation that is going on, because this is a staged event of some kind, okay? And when speaking of a staged event, it is a setup. It's something that's being staged, okay? But there's definitely some type of cover up that's going on. There's also some type of purposeful distractions that's going on as well, okay? People are being emotionally manipulated. People are being distracted in some type of way. Things are being staged. The things that's being said, it's all lies. This setup went wrong, though, okay? And the higher ups is still pulling the strings of all the puppets, okay? As it relates to the situation. So we're going to get some further clarification and see what else is going on with this, guys, okay? I'm seeing the 10 of fire, clarifying emotional manipulation. This, whatever emotional type of emotional manipulation that is going on and people are being affected by this emotional manipulation, it's to cause people to feel overworked or stressed or imbalanced or overwhelmed. There's some type of burdens, hardships, or problematic situations, okay, as it relates to this emotional manipulation, Spirit is saying, okay? Spirit, clarify putting on an act. Putting on an act. So I'm seeing the 8 of water here. So the interesting thing about the 8 of water, it is about like a shift, a change, okay? A searching for something. Oftentimes the 8 of water can even speak to a walking away, a letting go, a moving on, a releasing of a person, place, or thing, what doesn't serve you, what is emotionally fulfilling, but there is some type of change here, okay? So whatever this act that is being put on, it's basically, it could be to change a narrative of something, or to change something. Spirit is saying, Spirit, clarify something is terribly wrong. I definitely feel like there's a lot of time, energy, and effort that has been put into something. Spirit is saying, okay? But something is terribly wrong about what's going on. Spirit is saying, okay? Yeah, I'm seeing the 5 of fire here, okay? So there definitely could be some conflict, some annoyances, some competition, some type of strife or conflict, misunderstandings, misconceptions, jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, or even competition, retaliation, punishment, payback, or revenge. Something is definitely not right with a situation or something that is going on here, Spirit is saying, okay? Spirit, clarify these crooked government officials. It's like something has gone full circle, though, okay? It's like something could be coming to an end for something new to begin, Spirit is saying. There could be some crooked government officials that's involved in a situation, and these crooked government officials specifically are like very selfish individuals, or what's the right words? Like selfish or greedy or even materialistic, or in something for the money or something like that. Spirit, what is crooked government officials? Crooked government officials, Spirit. Yeah. So I am seeing the 8 of earth here, okay? So there's some type of work that these crooked government officials are there's something that they're working on. Something has to do with their job, occupation, or career. These crooked government officials, you know, that's involved in something. They're using their job, their occupation, their career, their profession in an effort to do something as it relates to this situation, okay? Because the 8 of earth is the money one makes from the work that they do here, okay? So individuals could be being paid for something. They're all about the money as it relates to something, Spirit is saying. Spirit, clarify suspicious of everything and everyone. So I'm seeing the release card here, and interestingly enough, the release card in this deck is the death card, okay? There's some type of transformation that takes place, an abrupt change, okay? A death of something. Spirit is saying. This could be the reason why people could be very suspicious as it relates to a situation that is going on. Whatever this death that has occurred, these crooked government officials could be lying about this. Maybe this is something that is not being reported, or people are not being made known what is going on pertaining to this. But there has definitely been some type of a release, an ending, a transformation. A death has occurred, okay? And a lot of people are suspicious of this, okay? They're suspicious of everything and everyone because of this death that has taken place, Spirit is saying, okay? Spirit, clarify, don't believe what they say, anything they say, all lies. Don't believe, yeah, because there's some type of manipulation that is going on here, okay? Individuals involved have a lot of real willpower, maybe a lot of connections. I'm even getting like warlock or witch type energies, okay? Someone who uses their willpower, their leverage, their connections to manifest what they want, but it's by way of manipulation, okay? Because the magician is on, don't believe anything they say, all lies. So it's like a bunch of smoke and mirrors, illusions or something, Spirit is saying, okay? Somebody is abusing divination by way of manipulation in an effort to manifest what they want, okay? This is like some trickery type of energy, okay? A manipulative type of energy. Spirit, clarify, setup gone wrong. Setup gone wrong, okay? So I'm seeing the 10 of Swords here, okay? So there was definitely some type of betrayal, disloyalty, sabotage, or ruin in a situation that brought about a fatal ending, okay? Somebody was like literally stabbed in the back. Something cruel or brutal happened to someone. And that's the reason why Spirit is saying some type of this setup has gone wrong, Spirit is saying, okay? There was some type of ultimate betrayal that bring about some type of endings, okay? Spirit, clarify DNA testing. DNA testing. What is this DNA testing? I'm seeing the 8 of Swords here. The 8 of Swords can speak to like a crisis, doom and gloom type of situation. It can speak of entrapment, something being someone or something being stuck, restricted, unable to move or get out of a situation. There may even be like some type of arrest or something that take place due to some type of DNA. Give me one more for DNA testing, Spirit. DNA testing. I'm seeing justice here. Now, obviously, if this has to do with like an investigation, like a case that is being investigated or something like that, obviously it will be the authorities who's doing some type of DNA testing. But I feel like with justice coming out on DNA testing, whoever DNA this is somebody who works for the justice system, somebody who works for the government, the law, some branch of government, okay? Yeah, this person works for the law, whoever DNA this is. And this person could have been, this person obviously was involved in whatever the setup that went wrong, where there was some type of betrayal of some kind. But this person left their DNA behind. This could also be something, this could be something that is being covered up, Spirit is saying. Spirit, clarify, the higher ups are pulling the strings of all the puppets. The higher ups are pulling the strings of all the puppets. There's a large amount of wealth and abundance that's on the line as well, okay? I seen the 10 of coins as well as the 9 of coins. Spirit, clarify. So I'm seeing, wow. I'm seeing the ego card here, okay? And it's interesting because this could tie into devil energy as well as moon energy. I feel like there's a lot of things, there's a lot of criminal activity that is going on here. There's a lot of things that's going on behind the scenes, behind closed doors, in the shadows, behind people's back. Something is very dark, sinister, evil, wicked, or twisted in some type of way. There's some type of illusions, dependency and materialism. Somebody is these individuals are very egotistical. They're full of vanity and pride, very arrogant, narcissistic type of individuals involved, okay? But like I said, this setup comes from high up, okay? So the higher ups is pulling the strings of all the puppets, of all the lower level people. Okay, so like the higher ups would be like the satanic powers that be, the shadow government, you know, the wickedness in high places. Okay, and they could be controlling, you know, any and everything from the FBI, the CIA, local governments, families, individual peoples, all kinds of things here. Okay. To clarify stage events, we got the tower here. So something has happened like all of a sudden out the blue, okay? The tower is like a shocking event, an energy surge. It's something that happens like all of a sudden out the blue. It causes problematic situations. There's disruptions, destructions, deceptions, okay, as it relates to this stage event, Spirit is saying, okay? Because like I said, this something about this setup has gone wrong, and there was some type of ultimate betrayal that took place, okay? There was some type of DNA that was left behind by somebody in the justice system, somebody who works for the law or the government, okay? Cover up, Spirit. Clarify cover up. There's some type of sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret. Okay? Thus, for the reason for this cover up. Spirit, clarify this cover up. Yeah, I'm seeing that. Eight of Air in the Justice card here is coming out on DNA tests. Somebody could literally end up locked up, or maybe they're dealing with crisis, or in doom and gloom, they're trapped in some type of way because their DNA was found. I'm seeing cover up. There's a cover up as to how because I'm seeing the Four of Air here. Somebody could have been hurt or injured. To the point of them needing some type of help, healing, recuperation, recovery, or hospitalization, or something like that. The Four of Air can also speak of someone being silenced. Something being done to this person, whoever this person is that was betrayed, it was like this was done to silence them. They may have also sustained an injury of some kind. Yeah, I'm seeing the Three of Swords in the Ace of Water. So there's heartache, heartbreak, and extreme feelings and overwhelming emotions. This all wants to come out with the Four of Air. Four of Air, Three of Air, Ace of Water. So someone was silent. Someone could have been injured. There's heartache. There's heartbreak. There's sorrow. Extreme feelings and overwhelming emotions. Okay? And a cover up of what happened. What really happened to this person. This could have to do with an air sign woman, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Okay? Yeah. Whoever this woman is may have had a lot of money or is worth a lot of money. There's something about like some type of wealth or abundance or family legacy or something here. Prosperity. This staged event, though, happened like all of a sudden out the blue. It has caused a lot of sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret. Spirit, clarify purposeful distractions. Purposeful distractions. There's some type of juggling that's going on, okay? I'm seeing the Two of Coins, the Two of Earth with the Five of Air. So somebody's trying to maintain some type of balance. Like the Two of Earth can speak of balance and prioritization. It can even speak of playfulness, but it's basically somebody who is juggling, maybe even struggling, okay? The Five of Air is all about conflict and defeat, hostilities, plot twists. It's abusive in nature as well. Some type of mistakes have been made. There could be some melodrama, some resentment, or what have you, Spirit is saying. But some type of purposeful There's some type of purposeful distractions because of some type of juggling of this situation, which is causing some type of conflict and defeat. There's a earth sign who's like all about the money, all about money, abundance, victory, truth, or clarity, or something here. Purposeful distractions. Anything else on purposeful distractions, Spirit? I'm also seeing the 10 of water here. There could definitely be a lot of people involved. Definitely someone's family. There's something going on with someone's family. Is bringing about. These are like purposeful distractions, okay? To distract people from what's really going on. I'm also seeing the World card here. So there's some type of completions or endings or something here, okay? 7 of water at the bottom of the deck can speak of choices, over analyzing, or even procrastination. These people are like, they could be procrastinating on purpose. A situation. They already know that someone is dead. They already have their body, but there is a cover up that is going on because there's somebody who works for the government who was involved, who caused the death of this person. So it's a lot of different things that is going on. A lot of choices being made, decisions being made, options, opportunities for things, but there's some type of procrastination that is going on here, guys, okay? So while they're prolonging a situation, procrastinating, causing purposeful distractions and different things or what have you, they're lying to the public because they're trying to change something, alter something. Spirit is saying these people are putting on an act, okay, because they're trying to change something. That's why Spirit is saying something is terribly wrong in this situation. Okay, guys? Hold on just a minute, y'all. Turn this around the other way. Okay, hopefully y'all can see that, guys, okay? But that's what's going on here. That's what's going on in this situation, guys, okay? And I wouldn't be surprised if this has to do with a situation that, you know what I'm saying, is going viral, mainstream media situations that's going on. There's been several sacrifices that has happened. There's been missing persons of prominent individuals and different things like that. I guarantee it ties into situations like that, okay? Because with the world being out here, I feel like everybody knows about this, okay? But people are being lied to. Something is terribly wrong because people are being lied to. They're putting on an act, okay? They're falsifying information and different things like that. Somebody is deceased. These people know it. They have their body and everything. But there is a cover up, okay? Because the betrayal of this person, okay? The setup that went wrong due to the betrayal of this person happened by somebody who works for the government. Okay? There's some type of, and whoever this person is that works for the government, they left some type of DNA behind. They left their DNA behind, guys, okay? But the higher ups are pulling the strings of all the puppets that's involved in this thing, okay? Yeah, and they're causing purposeful distractions, even with the family. The family knows what's going on and everything, okay? There's a cover up. This person was silenced, okay? Possibly even injured. during this setup or what have you. And this person is no longer with us. They're deceased, okay? But it seems like a lot of people involved, seems like all the people who are involved, they're only in something for the money. Because whoever this person is either has a lot of money, whether this be a life insurance policy, okay, a will or something like that. This person is worth a lot of money. There's a lot of wealth, okay, behind the situation here. These crooked government officials, there's crooked government officials who are involved as well. That's working this case, working this situation, as well as crooked government officials who are involved with whoever the crooked government official who is involved with this setup, okay? And this crooked government official actually could speak solely to the person who was paid. Whoever this crooked government official is, this person was paid to go and hurt whoever this person is, but they left their DNA behind, okay? There's something about some DNA testing, okay? This person was paid and sent to go and silence whoever this Queen of Swords woman is, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini, okay? There's a lot of purposeful distractions that's going on. These people are putting on an act, guys, okay? I wouldn't be surprised if this has something to do with the Nancy Guthrie situation, guys, okay? Because that situation is just one big spectacle. These people every day in the media, they're acting like they have they're acting like they have new clues, new evidence, new this, new that. They're procrastinating, they're stalling, okay, on purpose. They're playing in the face of people, clearing people that should not be cleared, and all this other kind of stuff, and it's all been a lie. It's one big spectacle that's going on because it's a cover-up, okay? But that's what's going on here, guys. I do hope this gave you the truth and the clarity that you were seeking pertaining to a situation you may be dealing with, or pertaining to a situation you may notice someone else is dealing with if you are cross-watching. For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tiff.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is shine bright like a diamond 36 with the underscore between each word. For any persons interested in donating to the channel, it is greatly appreciated. I do thank you all in advance. You can do so through Cash App, $tiffdiamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/add36diamond. As always, guys, you'll take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There is wickedness in high places, and there is evil that is lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep, watch surroundings in the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared, because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.